God's message to you today, God is reminding you that it's not over. You may feel tired, defeated, or like you've reached the end of the road, but this is far from the truth. Life can sometimes knock us down, leaving us to question our strength, our purpose, or whether we should keep going at all. But in this very moment, God is whispering, "Get up. It's not over." Type Amen if you believe in God. Please subscribe to my channel for daily God messages. There is a plan for your life, one far greater than what you can see or imagine right now. When you are in the midst of struggle, it's easy to think that the obstacles are too big, the journey too long, or the pain too deep. Yet, in the face of these challenges, God is calling you to rise again, to fight for the legacy that He has placed in your heart. Type Amen if you believe in God. Down but not out. You may be down, but you are not out. Sometimes, being down can feel final. It can seem like the enemy has won, like the darkness has the final say. But this is not the end of your story. Just as Jesus rose after 3 days in the tomb, you too can rise after your period of trial. This moment of difficulty is temporary. It may feel overwhelming right now, but there is a light on the other side. God is encouraging you not to give up. Type Amen if you believe in God. If you donate 100 to this video today, God will give you everything you deserve and ask for. Every great victory in life often comes after a period of hardship. It is in the darkest moments that our faith is tested and refined. This is the moment where God's power can shine brightest in your life, where His strength can be made perfect in your weakness. You are being shaped and prepared for something greater. God's purpose for you is still unfolding, even in the moments where you cannot see it. Type Amen if you believe in God. Get up and fight. God is calling you to fight, not in the sense of aggression or bitterness, but to fight for the things that truly matter: your dreams, your legacy, your peace. The dreams God has planted within you are still alive, even if they seem dormant. Now is not the time to let go of those dreams. Now is the time to fight for them with renewed strength and determination. Type Amen if you believe in God. Your legacy is not just about the things you achieve or the titles you hold. It's about the impact you leave behind, the lives you touch, and the faith you demonstrate through your actions. Every step you take in faith, even when it's difficult, adds to the legacy you are building. Fight for that legacy, because it matters. Type Amen if you believe in God. Peace is something that God gives freely, but it's also something we must guard and protect. The world may try to steal your peace through fear, doubt, and uncertainty, but God's peace surpasses all understanding. He is asking you to fight for that peace today. Hold on to His promises, and let them be your anchor. Type Amen if you believe in God. No one can stop God's plan. One of the most reassuring truths in God's message today is this: no one can stop His plan for your life. People may come against you, circumstances may seem to block your way, and your own fears may try to hold you back, but nothing can derail what God has already set in motion. His plans are sovereign, and His word never returns void. He is faithful to complete the good work He has started in you. Type Amen if you believe in God. Trust Him. God's final word for you today is to trust Him. Trust that He knows what He is doing. Trust that He sees the bigger picture, even when all you see are the obstacles. Trust that He is working behind the scenes in ways that will ultimately lead to your victory. Let your faith be your foundation, and keep pressing forward. Type Amen if you believe in God. Today's message: you are not reading this by chance. This is a sign, a direct confirmation that everything you have been enduring, all the trials, tribulations, and uncertainties, are part of a divine plan that is moving you toward your breakthrough. It's not an accident that these words have found their way to you at this very moment. God sees your faithfulness. He sees the perseverance you've shown even when times have been hard, when it seemed like nothing was going your way, and when you felt like giving up. Type Amen if you believe in God. In life, we often encounter seasons that seem barren and dry. These moments make us question our path and whether we're truly walking in the purpose designed for us. But today, God is reminding you that He is always working behind the scenes. What looks like a delay is not a denial. What appears to be a setback is, in fact, a setup for something greater. Type Amen if you believe in God. It might be difficult to see right now. The storms you're facing may be clouding your vision, making it hard to hold on to hope. But God is the master of turning things around in an instant. He's the God of miracles, the one who parts seas, heals broken hearts, and opens doors no one else can open. When it feels like you're at the end of your rope, remember that you serve a God who can make a way where there seems to be no way. Type Amen if you believe in God. The word says that the race is not given to the swift, but to those who endure. You have endured. You've stayed the course, despite everything. And that endurance is not in vain. God is going to reward your faithfulness. He has seen your tears, heard your prayers, and felt your heartache. Not a single moment has gone unnoticed by Him. Even in the quiet moments when it seemed like He was far away, He was right beside you, guiding you, preparing you for the next phase of your journey. Type Amen if you believe in God. So, be strong and hold on. You're not just holding on to empty promises or wishful thinking. You're holding on to the unwavering truth that God is faithful. He is a promise keeper, and if He said He would bring you through, then you can trust that He will. Do not let the weight of your current circumstances convince you otherwise. The battle you're fighting is not one that you will fight alone. God is with you, standing beside you, going before you, and covering you from behind. Type Amen if you believe in God. This is not the time to give up. You are so close to your breakthrough. The very thing you've been praying for, the miracle you've been waiting on, is just around the corner. It might not come in the way you expected, but know that God's ways are higher than ours. His timing is perfect, and His plans are flawless. Type Amen if you believe in God. You are next in line for a miracle. Don't let doubt or fear rob you of that. Stay rooted in faith, for your breakthrough is on its way. It's closer than you think. Just as the dawn breaks after the darkest part of the night, your moment of light is coming. Keep praying, keep believing, and keep trusting that God is working all things together for your good. Type Amen if you believe in God. Today, God is speaking directly to your heart. He's reminding you that He hasn't forgotten you. The path you're on is leading you to something far greater than you could have imagined. So hold on a little longer, be strong in your faith, and don't give up. You are next in line for a miracle. Type Amen if you believe in God. God's message to you today: life can feel overwhelming when you're facing setbacks, challenges, or negative situations. It's easy to feel forgotten or lost in the whirlwind of difficulties. But remember, God has not forgotten you. Every step you take, even through hardship, is part of a bigger picture, a divine plan crafted for your growth, development, and eventual victory. Type Amen if you believe in God. In moments when it feels like life is at its darkest, remember that God is with you. He has already written your story, and He sees the outcome even when you can't. What you are going through is not the end. It's a chapter, a part of the journey, but not the conclusion. Your final scene has already been shot, and God has promised that it ends in victory. Type Amen if you believe in God. The trials you face are not there to break you, but to shape you. God allows challenges in our lives not to harm us, but to make us stronger, wiser, and more dependent on Him. Every setback is an opportunity for a bounce back. What seems like a loss today could be the foundation for a future victory. Type Amen if you believe in God. When you feel overwhelmed by negative situations, pause for a moment and trust in the unseen work of God. Just like a director knows how the movie will end before it's ever shown to the audience, God knows your final outcome. He sees the victories ahead, even when all you can see are the obstacles. Type Amen if you believe in God. In the Bible, we see countless examples of people who faced impossible situations, only to emerge victorious by the grace of God. Think of Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his own brothers, yet he rose to become a leader in Egypt. Think of David, who faced Goliath with only a sling and a stone, but through faith, he achieved victory. These stories serve as reminders that God is in control. What others mean for harm, God can turn into good. Type Amen if you believe in God. God is not limited by time, circumstances, or human understanding. His power is beyond measure, and His plans for you are filled with hope, prosperity, and success. In Jeremiah 29:11, God declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This verse reassures us that God's intentions are always for our good, even when life feels like it's falling apart. Type Amen if you believe in God. It's important to remember that victory doesn't always look the way we expect it to. Sometimes, victory comes in the form of peace amidst the storm. Other times, it comes through a gradual transformation that we only recognize in hindsight. However, one thing is certain: failure is not your final destination. Type Amen if you believe in God. God has planted seeds of greatness inside of you. He knows your potential, your purpose, and your worth. He sees the best in you, even when you feel at your worst. He sees the entire picture, and He has promised that you will end in victory. Type Amen if you believe in God. In times of trouble, hold on to God's promises. Lean into His strength, and trust that He is working behind the scenes. No matter what you're facing today, remember that your story ends in triumph. You may not see it now, but God is preparing a breakthrough, and when the time is right, you will emerge stronger, wiser, and victorious. Type Amen if you believe in God. Stay patient, stay faithful, and stay strong in the belief that God has not forgotten you. You are destined for victory, and it's only a matter of time before you see it unfold. Your best days are ahead, and your story is not over. It's only just beginning. Type Amen if you believe in God. Type Amen if you believe in God. In moments of struggle and uncertainty, it can often feel as though the weight of the world is resting heavily upon our shoulders. When we are confronted with challenges that seem insurmountable and the path forward is obscured by doubt, it is easy to lose sight of the larger picture. Yet, it is precisely in these times that a divine message of hope and reassurance is most profound. Type Amen if you believe in God. God's presence in our lives is a source of infinite strength and wisdom. The trials and tribulations we face are not without purpose. They are often the means through which we are being guided towards a greater blessing. Although our current circumstances may seem overwhelming and our ability to foresee a resolution may be clouded, it is essential to remember that divine intervention operates on a plane beyond our immediate understanding. Type Amen if you believe in God. It is said that God can accomplish more in a single moment than we can achieve in an entire lifetime. This profound truth reminds us of the boundless capabilities and the profound influence of divine will. What might appear as a slow and arduous journey can, in reality, be transformed swiftly by divine grace. Our finite perspectives may limit our understanding of how and when change will occur, but divine wisdom knows no bounds. Type Amen if you believe in God. The challenges we face are not signs of abandonment but rather indications that we are being prepared for something far greater. Just as a sculptor chisels away at a block of marble to reveal a masterpiece, the difficulties we encounter are shaping us, refining our character, and preparing us for future blessings. Each struggle is a step along the path that leads us closer to a fulfilled promise. Type Amen if you believe in God. In the face of adversity, it is crucial to maintain faith and perseverance. Even when the journey is arduous and the outcome uncertain, holding on to the belief that everything will eventually work out is paramount. Faith is not merely a passive state but an active trust in the divine plan, an acknowledgement that there is purpose even when we cannot immediately perceive it. Type Amen if you believe in God. It is often through the most challenging times that we develop resilience and a deeper connection with our spiritual selves. The process may be uncomfortable, but it is through such experiences that we cultivate qualities such as patience, humility, and hope. These attributes are essential for embracing the blessings that are destined for us. Type Amen if you believe in God. Remember, nothing in our lives is a mistake or a coincidence. Each experience, no matter how difficult, contributes to a larger narrative that is unfolding with divine intention. It is a reminder that we are not alone in our struggles. Divine presence accompanies us, offering strength and guidance through every trial. Type Amen if you believe in God. When facing tough times, do not give up. Instead, cling to the assurance that God is with you, guiding and supporting you. Embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. Trust in the process, and believe in the eventual outcome of blessings and breakthroughs. Type Amen if you believe in God. Your faith and perseverance will be rewarded, and the obstacles you face today will pave the way for a future filled with grace and abundance. Remember that the divine presence is an ever-present source of support, capable of bringing about profound changes and blessings in ways we cannot always foresee. Hold on, and let your faith be the beacon that lights the way through even the darkest moments. My dear child, I want you to know that it is not my wish for you to suffer in torment forever. Rather, my deepest desire is for you to experience eternal joy and peace with me in heaven. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. Embrace my love, and let it guide you to a place of everlasting happiness. Type Amen if you believe in God. Beloved, my heart does not yearn for you to endure eternal suffering. Instead, my greatest wish is for you to dwell with me in the eternal bliss of heaven. I love you more than words can express, and it is my desire to have you share in the fullness of my love and joy forever. Type Amen if you believe in God. You are cherished beyond measure, and it is not my intention for you to face endless torment. My purpose is for you to live eternally in the serenity and love of my heavenly presence. I want you to know how deeply I care for you and that my love invites you to a life of eternal peace with me. Type Amen if you believe in God. I do not want you to spend eternity in suffering. My desire is that you find your place with me in heaven, where joy and peace reign eternally. My love for you is profound and enduring, and it is my hope that you will come to experience the fullness of my love in the everlasting bliss of heaven. Type Amen if you believe in God.